What's good? This is Closeout Podcast, episode 2. All right. We're going to start off by looking at the game that just happened, that just finished, right? So, what do you think? I mean, Bucks kind of came back and put the foot down on this one, you know?
Yeah, so last podcast we made our predictions. We both got Suns. You said 6 or 5 or 6. I said 7.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's gonna be. I think it's gonna go down to Game 7 because all Suns really did was defend home court. But what do you think, bro? You still think they're gonna take it in 6, or you think they're gonna extend it to 7?
I feel like the next game is going to matter a lot. The next game, if Suns take that, I'm gonna say it's a fair game. It's gonna be like something 5 or 6. If the Suns take the next one, if the Bucks somehow tie the series next game, then I do believe it might either go Game 7.
All right. So what is your prediction for Game 4 then, based on what we've seen in the first 3 games? How do you think it's gonna go?
I think it's gonna. This Game 3 was definitely a reality check for the Suns.
Mhm.
Right, they're like, yo, we're going against a top 5 NBA player. We don't really have any top 10.
Debatably top 3 now.
Yeah, debatably. You're right. Debatably top 3 currently, right? That's why I said, the Bucks have that superstar, right? The Suns, they need to put something together to stop him and to close the Bucks out. Because I feel like if they let Giannis keep going like this, dude, I think Bucks are gonna take this if the Suns don't do anything about that, right?
So I think this series is very interesting. Giannis has been playing like MVP caliber,
Yes.
40 points every night. First
40 points back to back. Yo, that's crazy.
So we know we're gonna get 40 from Giannis. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get 30 every game from Giannis at least. But I feel like it's the X factors that matter the most. Like this game, Drew Holiday stepped up.
Yeah, Drew got like 21 or 18, right?
Yeah, he did really good on defense as well. Booker only had I think he had 10 or 11 points this series. This game. Yeah, 10 points this game. Shot 3 for 14.
Dude, that is tough. Like, you see, when you guys have games like that, it's fine, but especially during the NBA Finals, the pressure is on. I know the pressure is on for both teams, right? Like both teams, they both of them have a shot to take it all, right? Take their team to the promised land. It's a lot of pressure. Booker and CP3 with Giannis and Middleton, right? They have a lot of weight on their shoulders, right? They're trying to carry their franchise to a championship. Just so, I guess this is the year that they have the best shot, right? The Suns and the Bucks are gonna have the best shot to take a chip this year. Next year's. I wouldn't say anything about next year yet, but next year's gonna be different for sure, right? Players healing up. Hopefully, not as many injuries as they have this year. But this year seems like the stars are lining up for either the Bucks or the Suns to take this. I'm still rooting on the Suns. All right, I still want the Suns to win. Giannis dropping 41 is crazy, but I feel like they need some way to stop Giannis. Giannis can't keep dropping 41. This guy's looking like LeBron James out there in the Heat, dude. Like, this guy dropping 41 back to back. Like, what the hell? Like,
yeah. So I think you're gonna get 40 from Giannis, but I feel like it's the X factors that matter. Like the first 2 games, Chris Middleton was ass. The first 2 before this game, Drew Holiday was gonna be shipped to Shanghai, right?
that's true. That was true.
He did great this game, man. I think if you let Giannis go for 40, you just have to stop everybody else.
Yeah.
For this game specifically, I feel like the main difference was just that they were hitting their shots.
Yeah. The only person that was heating up on the Suns was Jay Crowder, right? God damn.
Yeah, so the Suns play zone defense, which is pretty much like they build a wall. They put players in the free throw line and they have a zone defense. They were just hitting their shots today. Chris Middleton, let's see how many points did he have?
Dude, that's Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton had 18. Drew Holiday had 21. But the previous games, they were going 3 for 15, 3.
Yeah.
For 20, so the difference makers, in my opinion, is just
definitely the X factors on both teams. I honestly feel like CP3, Devin Booker, like they're giving their all at the same time. Giannis and Middleton are trying to put the Bucks on their backs, but I think what you're saying is right. We do need to see what the other players can do for like their captains or their team leaders, because if Devin Booker has another like horrendous night, going 3 for 14 or something even worse than that, and your team is just back there throwing up bricks, like they're trying to throw Ben Simmons out there, like you're not gonna win anything at that point, right? If Devin Booker's having going 3 for 14 and he's still putting up shots, I don't know, man. Like 3 for 14 is that's pretty atrocious, dude. I'm gonna say that, like it's pretty bad, and even as a coach, allowing your player to go 3 for 14 is like, ooh, I don't know about that, man. Like that's like Doc Rivers letting PG staying out there, like god damn, bro, get that guy out of the game, bro. He's going 3 for 14. Take him out. Take him out. Put someone else in there to try to help him out. Help CP.
I have a question for you though. So this was kind of like mind-boggling to me. Yes, I know Devin Booker was struggling 3 for 14, but he didn't play most of the fourth quarter. And like you might be like, okay, maybe it's because the Suns were losing anyway, so kind of just throw in all the bullshit players and let my good players rest. But Chris Paul was playing most of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I saw Chris Paul still playing.
But Devin Booker wasn't out there. He only played 29 minutes this game. He had 44 minutes the game before. Yeah. So do you think that was the right adjustment? I mean, it didn't work out anyways, but what do you think about that adjustment? Just like taking Booker out in that.
I think as a coach, if I was the coach, right, I will be taking a look. We were down by 22 points or something. Mm-hmm. Right. The Bucks came out a 16-0 run at the end of third, which is pretty crazy. And we were already down like at least 20 points. I mean, at that point, Booker is struggling, having a bad night. Do I continue to risk Booker to try to win this game, or do I just pull him out, right? Leave CP3 in there, tell Booker, hey, calm down, right? Take him slow. Because I see Booker, he's kind of like fumbling. He's not really in his mindset of, hey, this is my game. I need to make them play to my level. Instead, he's like letting the Bucks. When I say them, is the Bucks, right? Letting the Bucks kind of dictate where he's going, where he wants to shoot. Like they're not letting him pick his spots. I feel like that's one of the main problems that I saw. But if I was a coach, I think that was the right call, taking Booker out, saying, hey, take it slow. All right, I know this is like the first time you're here, right? But you're here for a reason, right? You got business to handle. Take it slow. When you're ready, I feel like the next game they're gonna come out hard. They're gonna come out swinging. I know, especially Booker. I feel like he has like a chip on his shoulder. He has something to prove for sure. Because no one's gonna put Booker.
Like everyone in this series got something to prove.
Yeah, true. The thing is, I don't know, man. Giannis fine. Giannis is top 5 NBA, needs a chip for sure. But hey, this might be his year to do it. All right, but I feel like Booker is definitely gonna come back different the next game. I feel if it doesn't and nothing changes, then dude, I might have to swap the jerseys real quick, man.
You know who was the X factor that didn't show up today that I thought he should have showed up, but he had foul trouble, and that was DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. So he had a pretty good game. He was shooting. Let's see. He was
doing what he needed to do. He was like what 18 points. I forgot the points he was saying.
Yeah, but the main problem was that DeAndre Ayton he was playing the whole game with almost 5 fouls, and he was sat out most of that third quarter, and that's when Giannis just exploded. You know?
You can't. I mean, only person I can probably see guarding Giannis. I mean,
have to put DeAndre Ayton on it.
Yeah, DeAndre
Ayton at least be there for help defense.
Yeah, if Ayton is out,
they played Frank Kaminsky 13.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was terrible. You might as well have me out there. Absolutely, they were trying to.
I know they try to put Jay Crowder on him at the end.
That did not work out though.
Yeah, it did not work out. Yeah, at that point, Giannis is on a roll, but I feel like honestly, I don't want to take it away from the Bucks saying hey, this was just a good game you guys had. Slow it down. The Suns are still in it, right? Which is true. The Suns are still up, 2-1, but I feel like this was definitely the stop they needed, as in the stop in momentum. If the Suns won this one, then I'm almost 80% sure that they're gonna win the next one if they have the chance, But I feel like Giannis was hey, we need to stop them this now, or we just lose. We just give up now and just go fucking home. right? Giannis came out there, he gave something for the improve, dropped 41. I think Giannis is one of like probably one of the most dominant players I've seen. Like him just going at it, like not like dude, this guy's unstoppable. Like I'm just watching him like going up and down the floor, like, bro, this guy's unstoppable. Like, he kind of reminds me of like LeBron out there just going, slashing, making easy layups, dunking all over people. Like, man, he even try to attempt some threes too, which is all right. I give it to him. Like, okay, you're up by 20, do whatever you want. At that point.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of a modern day Shaq.
Modern day Shaq.
He's kind of one dimensional. There's a way to stop him.
Yeah,
suck at free throws. He doesn't take advantage. He's like Shaq, where he takes advantage of his length instead of how Shaq
his size. Yeah. Giannis is just really, really good. Like I said, bro, next year fantasy, I might drop Giannis first, man.
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna do this thing. I don't know if you guys can see it in the background, but I'm gonna do this thing where special shout outs. I got Giannis's rookie card. You feel me? And I got to shout out LaMelo too.
All right, let's make a bet. Right? If Suns,
I'm not betting this card. You crazy, bro? Hell no. Well, what's your bet though? I already have like 3 bets going on.
Huh? What happened?
I already got like 3. Like I'm about to win. My dad wanted to bet Milwaukee, and I had the Suns. Just straight up who wins.
Straight up who will win? Okay.
And
how much was the bet? Like $50?
Just a breakfast. Okay. Family. It's gonna be like $50 the whole family. So, and then the bet with Jimmy. The Bucks. I mean, the Suns are gonna take it less than 5, and I think 7. So that's the bet. So we'll see what happens.
So basically, the Bucks can't win anymore. Was what Jimmy's saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, you trying to add to that bet or what?
Damn, bro. All right. I said it right. Like, if the Suns can't sweep anymore. But I'm just saying, like, if the Suns win in Game 5, I think we said this yesterday, right? Like Game 5 or Game 6. Oh no. What was it? Game 5, like Suns in 5. Was it Oysters, right? And then if it goes to 7, then Oysters on. That was like I thought you took that bet with Jimmy yesterday. Or not?
I took it with Jimmy. It was tacos though. Do you want to make an oyster bet?
I had 3 tacos. I remember 3 tacos.
We can make an oyster bet right now if you want.
Shit, dude. All right. Let's see.
What are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking?
I'm trying to consider my odds here. I mean, Suns need to go up 2 more games. Okay, yeah, I'll take Suns at 5. You say Suns in 7, right?
Yeah. So if it's 6, then nobody wins. How about that?
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fair. All right, so
how many you want to put on this? Like, how many? You want to discuss this off stream or what's?
Oh, you already have tacos. Okay, let's do 6 oysters.
Damn. That shit like $18, bro. All right.
Yeah, that's like a small $20 bet.
Yeah, so the reason why I'm so confident with the Bucks though is because I feel like the first game, Phoenix Suns, that's the easiest game they're gonna have in my opinion. And the reason why I think that is because if you've seen the first game, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, this is what they did the whole game. Pick and roll, DeAndre Ayton come here.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton come in.
Onto Brook Lopez, and then I'm just going to sauce him. And that's what they did all game, first 2 games. And then I thought Mike Budenholzer wasn't going to adjust because, I think he's like the most overrated coach in football. The reason why they lost to Miami last year is because Giannis was playing like 30 minutes in a playoff game. And that's just ridiculous. So, yeah, they adjusted. They're giving more minutes to Bobby Portis. Yeah, he's like that energy guy, like he just hypes up. He's kind of crazy, but yeah, he's that energy guy. Keeps the team hustling, and yeah, I really like Bobby Portis. They put in like I think they're getting Pat Connaughton more minutes.
Yeah, I feel like the Bucks are actually adjusting the game really well against the Suns. Right, that's why I was like, I don't know, man. Bucks look really, really dominant in this game. Like putting their foot down, saying, "Hey, we're gonna stop this before it goes any worse." Especially Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday coming in to help Giannis was really, really needed. Like Giannis can drop 40, like you said, but if Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday just had a bad shooting night again, I don't know, man. Giannis might be too fatigued to go to game 4, jump number 40,
Yeah.
Then was also the Suns played for that game, but at this point, I feel like it's still anybody's game. Like I'm not ruling any team out yet. I'm not saying, oh, the Suns are gonna fucking, just take it for the Suns already won, But yeah, as of right now, I feel like if the Suns win the next game, they might be able to close out. If the Bucks tie it, then I think either Bucks are gonna win it or they'll be 7-7, right? That's usually that's kind of what I see. I could definitely see that happening.
So since you're rooting for the Suns, I mean, because we have the bet now, what adjustments would you like the Suns to make? What do you think the Suns need to do? Keys to close out the series.
Honestly, the Bucks have really, really good defense, right? But I would feel like either have more ISO plays, like more pick and pops with like Booker, McCown, and Cameron Payne, or even CP3, right? I feel like pick and pops are really, really underrated, just because like Giannis is gonna like stay down low, trying to get Ayton, guard Ayton, or Brook Lopez be guarding Ayton, but like at that point, it's gonna be really, really. I feel like the Suns need to have like a go-to scoring compared to where the Bucks like, oh, give the ball to Giannis, he'll get the ball, he'll put it in. If he can't get a shot, he'll kick out Drew Holiday or Middleton, right, for a nice 3, right? That's usually what they do. I mean, the Suns also have Jay Crowder to do that, but I feel like the Bucks have more of a like, okay, we need a bucket. This is what we do. This is what we go to. This is what we need to go to. All right, give the ball to Giannis. Let him do his thing.
That guy needs to be Devin Booker, but Devin Booker just didn't show up today.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Suns need a like go-to, like, yo, we need a score. Like right now, a go-to score. Like against like the Nets, the Bucks had a lot of like the Bucks had Giannis like, okay, we need a 2. Give the ball to Giannis, you run down, hit a layup. That's literally what they did. Like I felt like that's how they closed out Game 7 was just give the ball to Giannis, run it down, have it. Drew Holiday at Game 7 also popped off, but I mean, their go-to score was give the ball to Giannis, go take it down low, dunk it or lay it up, right? But the Suns don't really have that. I feel like that's what they're missing. But overall, I mean, obviously, if their X factors start pulling up, pulling their weight, start heating up with a hot hand, then I feel like the Suns can definitely overwhelm Giannis and Middleton and entire Bucks roster, right? But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to see. Hopefully the Suns find that go-to move, right? And so like just give Booker the ball, Kobe fade, like goddamn do something, man. Like 3 for 14, Kobe's crying up there right now, man. You should be ashamed. God damn. All right, but let's talk about this Team USA loss, man.